See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not this intoxicating. This is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
Man, let's give a clap up in here, man. Oh my God. Man, what can I say? Vegas, y'all asked us to come back, and we back. Back again, man. The hottest, dopest podcast show in the streets.
The dopest.
Award nominated by multiple shows. Listen, man, if you're not in tune, go get in tune. TOTB_show on YouTube and Facebook. TOTB, the dopest. IG and TikTok. Look, man, we're just getting started with some more great ventures here, man. We've been turned up since we've been in y'all city, man. So we hope y'all ready for us again. All right. Bring it to the thinkers. Y'all see where we at, man. We got the homie, Chicago's very own, but he doing big things, man. Let's give a hand clap for the homie Chef Small. Let's go. My dog, what's the word, man?
Man, just chilling, man. Enjoying being here with you guys, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Indeed.
It's a pleasure,
Bless
man.
you, man.
We in the city, y'all in the city.
Yeah.
From the same city, but y'all in my city now.
There you go. Yeah.
It's a little different, but we here.
Man, what made you come out here, man?
Oh, man, just venturing from Vegas, doing a lot of house parties in Chicago.
Yeah.
A lot of kickbacks on the south side of Inglewood. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. When somebody need to be in presence to cook, I was the nigga.
Don't say south side. Don't say south side around here. Here, west side of me.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
We got to show them some.
We meet up midpoint.
Yeah.
I can meet you at Roosevelt and
Yeah.
cook something in the middle of the street.
That's right.
That's what my west siders.
Oh, man.
But I started off in Chicago, man, and the house parties. It literally started from there, and then I ended up doing culinary school out of Chicago. And shout out to Vegas, man. Doug was here.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh man, you should bring your talents out to Vegas." So he was on some LeBron to Miami type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your talents to Vegas, and 11 years later, bro, here I am, man.
Wow.
Yeah, we vibing.
Yeah.
I'm here with y'all.
Chef Small.
Yeah.
So what made you fall in love with cooking?
Oh man, cooking is falling in love with cooking is like, man, it's relatable to so many things. It's collectively connected to music. So originally, before I started cooking, I actually was doing music. So I'm a producer, actually. So I write songs. So I write songs, man, and I do a lot of songs. Me and Doug, a lot of my guys, we did a lot of songs. I got plenty of stuff that I'll tag in later on, whatever. But it went from this. And then to me, in my understanding of like kind of coming through my 20s and understanding that the music and the culinary was kind of like collaborated. And so I started the understanding that art just wasn't painting and just like having blank canvases and things like that.
Thanks.
It's cooking, it's music, it's how you dress, it's all these other things. And so I started collaborating my life. I was like, man, I love cooking, man. I love how people be vibing out when I be cooking, man. This shit be hot.
Right.
So yeah, man, I was like, I had a daughter, so I was like, all right, now the music ain't kicking off with the bread. So we gonna get into the food, man. And I went to culinary school, moved out here, and it's been going, man.
Nice.
So it's been like an artistic vibe.
Absolutely.
It just turned into some culture, turned into a culture for you.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Something that went from natural to being every day now. You know what I mean? Now it's an actual task now.
Okay.
Now, like, wake up and I know what I got to do. You're like, I got something to do now. Versus back then, I was like, all right, let's wake up. Let's go feed the homeless. Let's go to the barbershops.
Right.
Let's go to the salons. Let's go see who wants to eat. Now you wake up and you're like, all right, we got 6 appointments for who needs to eat. So it goes from the want to the need now. You know what I mean? So we're here now.
So what you like cooking? What's one of your main dishes that you like cooking?
I'm finna bust y'all ass right now too, because I done made some good stuff for y'all, but y'all not finna believe what I'm finna tell you, but I'm actually vegan.
What?
I knew I was gonna do that to y'all.
See there? See there?
Wow.
So I'm actually vegan, bro. I haven't eaten anything animal product in the last 7 years.
Didn't expect that.
But I'm
Okay.
still available to cook lamb chops, red snapper, octopus, your ex-girlfriend, whatever you need to be cooked. We're gonna cook their asses. So yeah, man, I've been vegan for 7 years now,
Wow.
and just been taking a different path in this chef life, but still remaining humble, man, and still remaining in that lane that I was in when I started, but also taking the lane to myself. Indeed.
Is it easier to be vegan? I mean, like, cause you're a chef, so it's easier for you to, you know how to make food taste a certain type of way.
Absolutely.
You know.
It's like riding a bike. And like I like to tell people, all mechanics don't own a car.
Right.
Name the last time you seen your hood mechanic drive off in his car. You never seen it. So I'm the chef who you never seen eat the food, but that nigga just made some amazing food, man. He just laid it on his paws. So we are, you know what I mean? Like right now, the area that I'm in right now in life with cooking, I'm just like very exceptional, and I'm very aware of where I'm at right now with like me cooking in this space that I'm in amongst the carnivores, you know what I mean? And still being vegan. I still respect you guys, you know what I mean? And I love the people who be like, oh, he vegan. Oh, you ain't finna go make you a broccoli sandwiches, you know what I mean? So it's quite the contrary, but you know what I mean? I'm
Was
welcome
that
to all
hard to
jokes.
do though? This is, I mean, you say 7 years ago, right?
Yeah, 7 years, man. 7 years vegan and still cooking for obviously my clients, you know, be it NFL guys, etc. You know, you guys,
Shout out,
celebrities
shout
right
out.
here within you guys.
Shout out.
So, man, you sitting there cooking steak and you're like, man, they like you make this steak to perfection. And then like when they're eating and you're like, mwah, mwah, mwah. And the last thing you tell them, all right, guys, I just want to let you know I'm vegan. Y'all have a good day. And they're like, ah. So it's just different.
So since we in Vegas, right? I know it's the Raiders out here, right?
Raiders.
No, you Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Do you got any clients with the Raiders or anything like that?
Absolutely. I've had a few clients over the past few years. Starting off with my brother Trayvon Mullen.
Shout out to Trayvon.
Trayvon Mullen Jr., Bilal Nichols.
Okay.
Bilal Nichols, moving on to guys like Aston Genty now.
Hey.
Number one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? First round
First
pick
round,
last
yeah,
year.
for real.
You know, so we're in that mode right now where we're cooking for guys and athletes around the city and taking care of our Raider players right now. And we're trying to get some of those Las Vegas Aces too. You know, they offer championships. So we're trying to get some of the ladies.
WNBA.
Yeah, in the kitchen, man. I'm trying to scoop them up. So if y'all got some connects, let me know.
I got a question. One more question for you.
Yes, sir.
right? I want to know the difference. Like, which one is more better, right?
Tell me.
Seasoning of the food or the presentation?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
That's a great question. And so now what I like to tell you is that it's all equal.
Ain't nothing higher than others.
There's nothing, right? Like, you know, y'all know the old saying, nothing is above the program, right? Nobody beats the program. It's all a program when it comes to cooking. Like all those things kind of like coincide with each other. So when you got your seasoning, that's all a process because you need some things to marinate. Just like today with our lamb chops and our beautiful things that we have behind us and around us, these things have had to marinate for at least 30 minutes or more in order for them to saturate that flavor, right? So we can't just do like immediate, like, you know, this isn't fast food, you know, this is love food, you know? So the seasoning and the prep and the presentation are kind of like all in one. So when I'm seasoning, I'm kind of like starting to like dig into like mentally like, oh, this is a vibe. Like, you know what I mean? I'm kind of like falling in love with the whole thing, you know? So as you guys have probably seen like the process, it didn't look like what's on the plate right now. So everything has kind of collaborated, right? And you know what I mean? So the preparation, I'm like, oh. And so as an artist, you truly don't want to think about what you're going to do. But when you're in front of it, you know what you're going to do. It's really weird. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're going to do, but you're like, I need to figure this out right now. And your artistic eye just opens up, right? And you just like get right into it. So that's where I'm at with it, man. Like, there's no higher or lower when it comes to that. It's all equal. Like the seasoning and the marination to the preparation to the execution is all on the same street.
Man, you
it's
know
all
what?
on Vincennes.
This looks, Vincennes. Shout out to Chicago. This looks so good, man.
Thank you, brother.
I want us to definitely take some time to go over here and eat some of this. But
Yes, sir.
let's go over here and talk a little bit more about some other stuff, man. Because we gotta,
Absolutely.
you from
It's
the
a lot of
crib.
life going on.
It's a lot of stuff going
Let's
on,
do
man.
it.
So let's go
Let's
talk
do it.
about
I'm
man.
with that. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Indeed.
Let's get up in here.
Appreciate it.
My guy.
Appreciate
My
you, man.
God. Yes, sir.
Thank
Y'all
you,
know I
sir.
appreciate y'all, man.
We still got a couple questions, man. We
Yeah.
wanna-
No, absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
So,
I know Grand got something. He's the cook out of all of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Listen, so I ain't no cook professional, right? But I know how to do a little something.
Okay.
This is my question for you.
Yes, sir.
When it comes to professional cookers, it's
cheers,
two,
fellas. Real
Oh,
quick.
cheers. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cheers.
I appreciate you guys.
it's
Y'all
two,
didn't tell me y'all had wine.
it's two type of professional cookers, right?
Mhm.
You got some that's professional and they say, they do things because you've been to culinary school, right?
Correct.
Culinary
Yes,
school.
sir.
And they say, well, you got to do it a certain type of way.
Yes, sir.
But as you stated in the beginning, it's like being artistic.
Mm-hmm.
So regardless that most people do it this way,
Mm-hmm.
are you the type of cook to say it's better? I found a better way to do it, whereas it don't have to be what's textbook. You see what I'm saying?
Here, you know what's so crazy? I have a great reply to that. I found glory in the freestyle.
Okay.
I found glory in frolicking in the grass. You know what I mean? When it comes to chefing. Because when you're able to honestly get out and do your own thing away from your teachers,
Yeah.
away from all your structured training and things like that, you're actually able to be yourself. Not only was I showing who I was in the classroom and things like that, right? But once you're doing your thing out and by yourself, this is when you're able to really show who you are without any what's it called when somebody overshadowing you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No micromanaging. You know what I mean?
Micromanage, right?
Yeah, so I'm just able to really execute right now, really show who I am, not what the school has
Right.
brought me, not
Yeah.
what they taught me. This is who I am. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This isn't 12 years ago culinary school. This is Darius Small today. This is how I was feeling for you guys today. It's a colorful day. The energy was great. So I just brought all these colors to play today with the lamb chops and the shrimp and everything, man, with you guys.
This is good, man.
Yeah, I
I mean,
appreciate it.
this is, woo,
It's not every day you're having a lamb chop salad.
I swear.
It's not every day you're having that, man.
So, the name of this show is Thinking Outside the Box. right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
So we deal with a lot of topics here,
Mm-hmm.
some of everything. So we're going to let you know what we talking about today. What are we talking about?
Man, you
What we
know,
getting on?
bros, this is what I want to talk about, man. I'm glad that we, the fellas.
Yes,
you know
sir.
What I'm saying? These the guys. here.
Get me locked in.
If you're not from Chicago, you don't know what the guys mean, okay? The guys mean the guys.
No, that's the guys.
All right.
That's brotherhood.
Yeah. I want to talk to y'all, talk to our viewers about just some. Okay, first of all, there's stuff going on right now with Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson.
Oh,
she broke-
yeah, it's
She
getting
broke
insane.
up with him, You know how that go. They was posting each other a lot on social media and everything like that. Even a few months ago, we had Cardi B and Stephon Diggs go through their little thing. So it's something about artists and athletes and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And to the normal eye, people will look like, well, why would somebody cheat on Cardi B? Why would somebody cheat on whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to ask the guys, and what we talking about here on the show, to everybody that's tuning in is, can we give the fellas out there that's tuning in a how-to guide on how to choose the right woman to spend your life with? Like, let's give them a manual, or something to go by, because we deal with a lot of situations where you have these relationships. Of course, women want to get married, and men want to get married too. But sometimes men will stay with a woman 5-10 years before they even propose, or even think about proposing. But how do we tell our guys a good way to know the right way to say, that's the one I'm my wife with, marriage-wise, not relationship? Because you can tell a woman, yeah, we go together, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend. But I'm talking about the next level of marriage. What's the how-to to choose the right one?
That's such a great question. I think I want to hear from you guys because I think we got a couple married men at the table right now. I don't know. So I'm like, well, what made you get to your step? And then me right now, honestly, I'm kind of like fresh out of a relationship like maybe 2 years ago that lasted for 4 years.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like single, but like kind of and vigorously diving into like a very more hyped up dating life right now to
Okay.
where it really carries weight into the future with me, right?
Hmm.
So I'm not really trying to just kind of like date for just fun and like adventure and action, but really trying to like date for, like you just mentioned, like the foreverness, right? The
Man.
investment, the times where you're sad, you know what I mean? Like the vows, you know what I mean? Like, hey, she loved me through sickness and health.
Yeah.
Like all those great things. So you guys really have the answers because you gentlemen have honestly probably been there and been there a little longer. I'm a little bit fresh in that scene.
You ever thought about the person, whoever's you was with the longest? Have you ever thought about marriage with that person?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think in my dissection though of my dating life and to where I am right now, from Chicago to Vegas, it changed a lot of things, right? So you guys are obviously probably dating women from Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah, so it makes it a lot easier for you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's start there. So when you come out to Vegas, there's not gonna be a lot of Chicago women here or people you can relate to, being at the age of 40 that I'm at right now.
Okay.
You come out here, you're gonna be introduced to a lot of Filipino women and West Coast women and just women from a lot of different angles from the earth. So you have to learn how to kind of pivot around those points and learn that woman now. My mom's from Chicago, my grandma from Chicago, all these women from Chicago. Chicago women is all I know. Not to say that that's a levy for me or anything like that, but you know what I mean? Once you've learned that, you kind of feel like, oh, I know what I know now. You know what I'm saying? I know my mama, I know my sister, you know, I know a mad ass woman when I know her. So when you get out here, there's a more sweeter woman, there's a more genuine woman, there's a more the one to get to know what you got going on type of woman. You know what I mean? Not necessarily just go, what you got, you know what I mean? I feel like Chicago women are kind of like what you got, what you present right there at that point. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like materialistic, like dead on, spot on. And out here, they're more, how can I put it? The women are a little bit more adventurous to see what you truly have going on outside of the materialistic aesthetics.
Wow.
So Chicago is a little bit more, where the rims, where the money, let me see how many views you got. Let me see how many followers you got. You know what I mean? And out here, you'll find a lot more women that will truly accept you for the presentation that you gave them the first time they met you. So first impression is truly everything out here, at least from the experiences that I've had, you know what I mean? And the women that I'm willing to engage with.
So the women out
That's
here,
just me.
they seem more interested in your dreams and aspirations.
But see, that's if I tell them who I am.
Okay.
So I kind of walk around like a unicorn. I won't tell women, hey, I'm this celebrity chef. I don't lead with that, right? So I'll lead with, hey, I'm Darius. You know what I mean? Like, you like me for what you're seeing right now, or do I need to tell you more? Oh, I'm getting this amount of money a month, or, you know, everything's well paid off and I got a crib in Texas.
Well, no, that's what I mean. So in conversation, in general conversation, when you're talking to them and they ask, you know, if they ask what you do for a living, or you tell them you're a chef.
I'm a chef.
Do they seem interested in that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it's
like
a little
you said,
bit different.
right.
I think chefing, now that I looked at the statistics, there's 11% of men in this world that are chefs. So you're not going to come across a chef every day. Right. You know what I mean? You're not going to meet and go, oh, I'm a chef. You're not going to see that every day. So when you come across a chef, it's different. Women love different. Men love different. So women love different. They love when, you know, your guy's not doing the typical thing. You know what I mean? So that occupancy meet, it really just kind of like builds I'm interested now. What you got going on? What's your favorite dish? Women love eating, first and foremost.
Most definitely.
That's the first date. They want you to take them to get something to eat. So me being a chef, what you want to eat, we gonna have it in my house. What we doing? You know what I mean? So that's kind of been like a good introduction for me and moving forward with the ladies. But it obviously promotes a little bit more conversation, a little bit more trust, and a little bit more a door opener, you know, icebreaker, if you may, you know, for things like that.
Moolah,
in Vegas.
give us a guide, our fellas, our people that's tuning in about. I mean, we already know how it is out here, you know, and we was talking earlier off camera about the statistic about how many men would actually propose to their partner and have the full intention to be faithful to that one partner. You What's the guy, man? What can we tell him?
Well, from Moolah Monster himself, right? If I really like wrote the guide, none of you guys will follow.
Okay.
Just keeping it beyond, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because simple fact, you know, like I said before, I think it's easy for us to, you know what I'm saying, say I do, propose to the woman, but it's harder for us to stay faithful during those times. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what everybody combat with in their homes, you know what I'm saying? Most of people, you know what I'm saying? You got some people who don't have no problem with that, you know what I'm saying? As we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You know, some people already been there, done that. So they know how to, you know what I'm saying, level up and keep that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know, and that's not celebrated enough.
Yeah.
When you see, you know what I'm saying, a couple who really pushing forward and they a power couple, as we say.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to celebrate
Matching
that
outfits and
sometimes.
everything.
All that, man.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, you know, so
I'm about that.
So I feel like, you know, that's the hard part for men. You know what I'm saying? Saying I do, that's easy.
That's easy.
That's the easiest part.
I think that's the easy. It's,
Consistency
if you in
is
love,
harder for men,
Yeah.
I think.
You know, it's to stay faithful, especially when you have a lot of options and you this.
When you
know
say a
what
lot of
I'm
options, what do you mean? Because you just slid into that real
Yeah,
quick.
you see how he did that?
slid in
He do that
and-
often. This is what he do.
And then just went to that. A lot of options?
a person being in the limelight, a person being in these positions where they just getting thrown. And women are
Yeah.
some.
You got
know,
your lady, and then there's DMs. There's-
exactly. You got so much. We call it distractions.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but those options too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They can be distracted with the options too, but
Mhm.
you gotta be disciplined.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? We call it what we call it.
Okay.
Discipline.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I agree. So okay. Maybe that's a
Jay, what would you say?
maybe that's a starting point. Is you have to be disciplined
You have to
in
be
order
disciplined.
to be able to choose the right one to say I'm going to marry her. Let's say you're disciplined enough to do that. Now, what about if it comes to a situation where you know, which happens a lot of times, we know that our partner, she wants to get married. We know that if we don't marry her within a certain amount of time, she's going to leave. So we propose to her for that reason. Do you think that has some longevity in it, or you think that's self-destruction?
Ultimatums been around since the 50s. Hey, women been giving men ultimatums for years. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, some people got married because of an ultimatum. And she wasn't wrong by giving them an ultimatum because she shouldn't be being you know what I'm saying?
So you okay? Oh well, okay.
I'm just saying being honest, you know what I'm saying? If I want to really talk, you know what I'm saying? I really feel like, you know, a woman should give a man ultimatum, but he can't speed it up.
What's the okay, I know where he about to get. That's why I know he waiting to say what he gonna say. What's the speed it up? What's a good time frame for from dating to engagement?
I can't give you that. I don't know that because it's up to you to know your person.
Is there a cap? Is 10 years too long?
I don't know what's too long. I don't know what's too long.
Is there a range of dating somebody
I
too
think
long?
that's the problem.
That's the problem?
Is that what's okay?
Because they say, you know, you're going to marry a person soon. You know how people be saying.
I be hating that.
I don't
like that
like,
either.
Are you serious? How you going to know?
You don't know if
You know as soon as you see her, you was in love.
Y'all believe in love at first sight?
I believe at one point I did. At one point I did. I ain't gonna lie. At one point
Love
I believe
at first sight?
I did because I was one of those people, you know, growing up looking at the love stories and all that stuff. All right, I'm swole now, so I can say that now. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't swole back then. But yeah, I believed in it. But I think as life went on, I was like, I don't really know if that's really
If
accurate.
that's what's happening.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's my. Go ahead, say it. I know you're brewing. Go ahead, say it.
No.
You see him?
Finish the story.
That's married man over there.
Yeah. I think that I was married before. So
Okay.
my
Good
marriage didn't last for the reasons that we're talking about now.
Mhm.
I know I was not married. I wasn't ready to get married then. I wasn't ready to
Mm.
get married then.
You were for it.
You know?
She forced your hand.
I wouldn't even say she did it as opposed to my surroundings. All my guys was getting married. I'm getting older. You know, I was like 29 at the time.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I just feel like I had kids. You know, I just want to like have some stability as a man.
Make it subtle. Yeah,
Bad
I'm with
decision.
you. Then you're like,
And bad decision. So people get married for the wrong reason. But what makes a man say, you know what? I'm feel 100% good about this one. I want to get this ring. Come on, get it to me, man.
You really answered it though.
Mm-hmm.
I think we
You
have
know,
in so many ways.
First of all, one thing I'm gonna go in reverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said you wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, the guideline is you got to know if you're ready for it or not. How can you go on to something you're not ready for it? You know what I'm saying? So that's a bad decision to make. If you know you're not ready, you said I knew I wasn't ready. I just did it because of my surrounding things around me. You wasn't ready. So the first of all, you got to know this is something that I want.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's first step.
that's first step.
Okay.
You know, this is what I want. I want to. And the other step is, Chef Small say I'm dating with a purpose now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not just dating free dating. I'm looking for something, make an investment.
Mm-hmm.
So next of all, you got to understand that I'm dating with purpose. Like I'm looking for that person that I can invest in, that we can build something together.
Okay.
But first, you got to be ready for that. He coming out of a relationship. Said 2 years ago he was in a long-term relationship. Now I'm dating, but I'm not just dating frivolously. I'm dating with a purpose.
Oh.
Now that's what he's dating for, right? He looking for that, but he's ready for that. You said I wasn't ready. See what I'm saying?
Okay, all
So
right.
you got to show you ready, and then that's what you got to look for.
Boy, you done just
as
went
far-
here and said something.
Man, as far as the ultimatum, what Trevor said is legit. Ultimatums have always been around. We try to use that as an excuse.
Yep.
Because she gave me an ultimatum. Listen, if what they tell you, keep selling drugs, you're gonna go to jail. You don't care about that ultimatum.
Who?
You don't care about that. What Kobe say? Well, my man favorite basketball player. What Kobe say? I stayed in the gym. Like everybody else was out partying. But
I was
out
in the
partying.
gym.
I was in the gym.
Yep.
I got an ultimatum.
I got
though.
decisions.
If I want to be the
If I
best,
wanna be that,
then this
I'ma
is
be
what I
here.
got to do.
Huh.
I can't choose to do both and think that I'm gonna be considered the greatest. It's always ultimatums.
Yeah.
You know
Decisions,
what I mean? It's
baby.
decisions. Ain't nothing wrong with having an ultimatum.
Nothing.
You know, but if you're not ready for it, don't do it. The bottom line is, the question was, how do a man know to say, well, this is the one?
Yeah.
We so worried about, so when you say that, right, it sounds like to me you worried about either two things. Either you're not ready to be committed to just one, or you're afraid that she's not willing to be committed to you. That's what it really seems to me the problem
Okay.
is. Either I'm afraid that she's not going to be loyal to me, or I'm not ready to be loyal to her. So you have to know, am I ready to be loyal to a person?
Okay.
And then when that happens, self-discipline. You gotta deny your flesh. If you really in it to build something, listen, if I'm really looking for somebody I can build with and invest with, why would I get involved with it and then allow somebody to come in between that? Allow somebody to come in and tear it down. Why would I bring somebody in knowing it's a possibility it could tear this down? We know in our neighborhoods, you know how many homes we got of divorced people? Where they was together, but they now the homes up for foreclosed. How many foreclosed homes we got because of split families?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you allow somebody else to come in, or you allowed yourself to get promiscuous or lustful, and now you done tore up your home. You know what I mean? You got to decide what it is that's more important to you. I got a guy at my job, and I was telling him that he was talking about smoking weed, and I say, you know what, man? I say, listen, man. I used to get high. I say, I know they look at me now like, oh, you a square. I don't care about that. I said, and I still like the way it smells, but I won't do it. I said, you know why? Because when I got my CDLs, part of my job, they said, he give you a raise, right? He said, so watch this. I said, they told me you had 90 days and then you're going to start dropping. And that 90 days, guess who was the first person they sent to drop? Me. But the day he told me that, I went home, and this is no lie. I gave a half a pound of weed away to my brother-in-law at the time. I said, this yours. Bring me back this, right? And I ain't smoked no more.
Yeah, that was it.
Because I was like, man, I'm finna get a raise.
I'm done. Yeah.
Farther
I'm
than
going up in the
anything I
company.
had, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
go
up
up.
in the company.
Man, and then the following year, I got dropped like 7 times in a row. You know what I mean?
man.
It was crazy.
They
It
was just
crazy.
drop,
And there was somebody
drop.
mad. At that time, I had somebody over me who was really trying to get me out of there.
That's what
and I
it
had
was.
long hair, I had braid, so they had the stigma about me or who I was.
Yeah.
So, but I chose. I said I'm not finna allow that to come between me and my livelihood. I want this more than that. It's the same thing when it comes to being married, man. Or when it comes to a woman. If I want this more than this, I ain't worried. You got to stop worrying about the what ifs. You take a risk at everything you do. We took a risk at flying out to Vegas. You hear what I'm saying to you?
I got you.
You took a risk flying out here. I took a risk when I dabbed in that swimming pool. I took a risk when we drove to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? We take risks everything that we do.
It's a daily occurrence.
Exactly. Thank you, bro.
It's a daily occurrence. Risk is every day. As soon as you walk out your door.
Do you agree with them that it should be a cap though, as far as how long you should be with someone before you should propose?
Do you think 8 years is too long for somebody dating before they?
I do.
8 years?
That's
I
too
do.
long.
The reason I do is because of this. I'm a man of motion,
Okay.
right? I don't sit still.
I
I
understand.
I ain't gonna lay stagnant. I'm gonna move forward. So if I'm moving forward and I'm being in 8 years, that means in 8 years what I'm accomplishing 8 years.
Yeah.
That means that you with me. How I'm gonna be living with you?
8
How I'm gonna purchase a house with you?
Kids done grew up and everything.
Wait, hold on. How we gonna purchase a house together? And I gotta worry about if we split up. Now what's gonna happen to this house? Because we ain't married. See what I'm saying? Man, you gotta be careful of what you do and what you investing in.
8 years is extensive. Okay,
It
let's do 3.
3 years?
Yeah.
Listen, I ain't gonna put no cap on it, but I'll tell you like I always tell you, bro, and I really feel like this. It comes a point in time where you just wasting a person's time.
Can I ask this question? I'm glad you said that. When is the cutoff for wasting someone's time, and how do you know that?
How do you know when you
You
wasting
dating a
somebody's time?
woman or a woman's dating a man, like, you know, I'm waiting this nigga time. It's been a year. I don't really like him. It's not going nowhere.
I can
or
tell you how
vice
you know.
versa. How do you know?
How you know when you waste somebody's time?
Yeah, how?
When you look up and it's 3 years and you still ain't even thought about proposing or buying a ring.
So the end game is buying the ring.
I'm talking about you ain't even thought about it.
The
You
thought
ain't
of
even
it.
thought about going
Yeah.
to the next level. Oh, it's just good. You just get wrapped up in it's good. Well, I'm gonna mess up a good thing. But you ain't never thought about giving this person your last name?
Yeah.
Like and setting claim to this person?
Yeah.
Then you wasting a person's time because how's everything good? Everything going good. We doing good. We establishing. We growing together. We shopping together. We dating. We going on vacation together. Some of us got
Building
kids
dreams
together, building dreams together. But the last thing I'm thinking about is making you mine. Setting claim to you, putting my name on you. You wasting that person's time. It ain't even came across. We ain't even had the conversation.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay.
You wasting that. You wasting their time.
You agree with that, Moolah?
I believe that, man.
Okay.
I believe that because would you want your daughter to, you know what I'm saying?
Now you getting too deep.
I'm finna eat.
Now
Go
you
ahead,
now
finish.
you now you adding daughters into this shit. And we all got daughters, it seems.
We all do. I'm just saying, like,
I murk somebody. I be beating
you
people.
got to, you know, it's just real talk. Like, if you're not studying or, like, understanding your woman, man, knowing who she is, and y'all knowing each other, it's like that's the one. Sometimes men just feel like, oh, things gonna stop once I get married. A lot of people feel like that because that's the stigma. Oh, I stopped having sex with my girl. I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm doing that. I don't barely want to come in the house and be outside. Like, people really think
that stops
because they don't have they haven't seen a good marriage. They haven't been in a home with their dad and mom. You know what I'm saying? So
you sitting here saying that right now.
Go
Go ahead.
What make them think that they can do something that their mom and dad couldn't do? You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to see something. You got to see some type of, you know what I'm saying? You know, guess what we watch? The Cosby Show.
Oh, the Cosby's the best.
That was our only example.
That's what we had.
That was it.
Now we had others. You had Family Matters.
You had Family Matters, but
Black.
that's Black. Family Matters black.
Family Matters
But
black.
the dad was gay.
We thought you talking
But
about
that's
real
later
life.
on in life.
You talking about a real life.
That's later on in life. Yeah, that on screen he wasn't gay.
He's talking about he didn't been Diddy. No.
Oh man.
I'm just saying.
But check this out.
Uncle Phil was gay. If you want to take it there,
What?
That was a good example though.
you see how to
That's a good
break that
example.
Rest in
down.
peace, Uncle Phil.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
George Jefferson was gay.
Come on,
Who?
them niggas had the same
George
haircut
Jefferson.
too.
Sherman Hemsley.
Hold on.
Sherman Hemsley,
What's good?
Uncle
Come on, man. Why we
Phil,
on here bashing all
and
all
the
our
other
people,
nigga
man?
all had the same
Moolah
hairstyle.
kicked that off.
We talking about the shows they played on the
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's-
No, I was talking about the
As an
hairstyle.
example.
Niggas had the same
Yeah, but the
hairstyle.
Cosby Show was the only example we had, though. You know,
Jeez.
We had a few. I think they just went away from that because that ain't what was. They wanted to get away from that, especially in the black community.
Nonetheless, the Cosbys was a great example of an identical role that you wanted to play and kind of like familiarize yourself with that type of setting in your family, right?
Yeah.
But one thing about the Cosbys that was never like laid out was how he got to where he was, right? The Cosby Show just started and everything was just fucking perfect. That's the one thing.
It wasn't no.
It wasn't no
Yeah.
backstory to the Cosbys. They didn't show him and his wife meeting in college and shit and all that shit and the kids being born. The Cosby Show started with all these goddamn kids and everything is perfect in here. I'm a doctor. Your mama making money. We good. We in Harlem. We straight. They never showed the backstory of the struggle. And I think that's where a lot of black communities miss the struggle. They miss the opportunity to how to survive through the struggle. We always see how it is to be laid out in front of us successfully, but we never see the struggle. And we need to really see the struggle. Like, I think it's very important for us to show our struggle, express our struggle, vocalize our struggle. You know, like my brother was just saying right here, and his experiences with his wife and him eating that lamb chop. You need to make sure that you express your struggle. You know what I mean? Because that helps the youth and those that are coming behind us to help them in their future endeavors, you know?
He's a runner. He's a track star. Listen, we got too many black male runners. They run from struggles, they run from problems, and they run from woman to woman.
Come on.
For whatever reason it is, or they try to put it out there as all. If you ain't ready, just be honest with yourself.
Just be honest.
I don't want it. Don't
want
try to
this.
make it seem like it's impossible to do. No, it ain't impossible to do. How you gonna sit up here and tell me you want a God's greatest creation and something impossible for you to do? You just don't want to do it. Stop trying to make every other excuse or find every other excuse to justify you not wanting to get married, you not wanting to be loyal, you not wanting to be faithful, you not wanting to commit. Just say it. I just don't want to do it.
I just wanna
be
do
a
it.
man. Man
Yeah,
up.
I don't want to do it.
Man up to it. I don't
We
wanna
gonna
do
respect
it.
that more.
And,
Yeah.
but instead,
We gonna respect you saying, I don't want to do it. All right, good. We're done with you.
Yeah,
Next
that's
person.
it.
and if you can't fight against temptation, don't do it.
Huh?
Absolutely
Man,
not.
that's big.
But see, you all haven't, I think the variation of temptations, you all know about that as men. There's variations of temptations. There's this temptation, there's that temptation. So once you think you've beat this temptation, then here comes another one.
Yeah.
You know? That's just with men.
Yeah.
I don't think we have a space to share that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's the woman temptation, and then there's the recurrence in temptation. And there's just a lot for us as men.
Yeah.
But like my good brother, I can keep going back to him, but going back to him, if you don't want that, then it's not going to show. It's not going to stand on the front lines. So he's absolutely right. You know what I mean? You need to show that that's what you want. And if that's what you want, then that's what will show on the front lines.
I think we just gave some really good sound words to a lot of brothers that's looking to take the next step, but for whatever reason, taking their time.
Oh, absolutely.
So hopefully, we gave some gems to that, man. But I want to switch gears for a minute. So just shout out to the plugs, man. This food is good.
Yeah, shout out to the plug.
Hey.
Shout out to the plug. First of all, man, listen,
I don't want any trouble, guys.
Chef Small, man.
I don't want any trouble.
Actually, man, we've been hitting, we've been
Hey,
snacking, man.
lamb chop good, man.
Man.
Hey, I
Well.
appreciate it, bro.
Great, man.
I was gonna do y'all
Put some little
trio,
glaze
but
on that
you
too,
know what I'm
man.
saying? I got a little joints back here. I got a fruit back here. You know what I'm saying? The camera's right there.
So look, we in the Las Vegas.
Yes,
we
sir.
in Las Vegas area. Anybody within the area, if they wanted to get in touch with you, or they wanted to hire you to come chef for them, what can they reach you at, man?
You can reach me at Celeb Chef Small on Instagram, 312-972-0084 via direct text message or call. All those platforms are available. That Celeb Chef Small stretches pause between Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So Celeb Chef Small on all platforms, Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I could be reached at personally. I'm not too hard to touch, pause. And yeah, we can all be there for that.
And again, what you special? What can they look forward to? Is there anything they got that you don't touch or that you don't mess with when it comes to cooking, or is it all around? What they looking for you?
Great question.
Yes.
I love you. Great question, because I don't cook pork.
Okay.
I don't cook pork.
Okay.
And as a vegan, I still cook all these great things like lamb chops, and because I cook for athletes, so I'm more so like I'm protein driven.
Okay.
I'm gear driven. I'm kind of like driven towards whatever is going on with their life. That's how I feed them. Off season, on season, there's a different diet for all those things. We'll get into those details, part 2 of our next interview.
Okay.
But today I could simply tell you guys that these guys, right now, what I'm feeding them, we're getting ready for the season.
Okay.
So no matter who I'm feeding, whatever their diet plan is or whatever their dietary restrictions are, I'm
with it,
ready to gear, towards whatever they want to do.
Everything but pork.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't cook no pork, and also I don't eat any meat. I'm vegan. You know what I mean? So.
But he still cook me. Just don't cook pork.
I just don't cook pork.
I
will not cook pork. Like, that's my thing. Like, you can hire me or fire me, but I will not cook pork.
Is there a reason why?
There is a sort of reason why.
Muslim or something?
Not necessarily all Muslim, but I am from Chicago.
Okay.
And shouts out to my pops, one of the Mo's that you would say, or some sort.
Right.
So it wasn't no bacon in my house. It wasn't none of that. Shouts out to my pops, Ken. We wasn't doing no bacon, man. We wasn't doing none of that. So the bacon stopped a long time ago, man. I'm 40 years old now. I probably haven't had bacon in like years.
Oh, man. That's the hardest thing to give up?
I didn't say that. You said that. You said that. The hardest thing to give up for me from the vegan life, honestly, was Giordano's Pizza.
Hey,
I'm him.
Yeah.
Italian Fiesta and Giordano's was like, I couldn't break off from that, bro.
Yeah.
You'll catch me in the closet in the corner.
They don't know.
Chef, where you at?
They don't know.
Go look in that closet.
So that tag one more time. What's that IG tag?
Celeb Chef Small, man. CELEB CHEFSMALL. Celeb Chef Small, the one and all, the one they call when they want me to do it all. I'm your guy.
For sure. And of course, we in Vegas, man. We had an excellent show yesterday, man, with our brother Ace Ron. Make sure y'all follow him on all streaming platforms, man. Y'all go check him out, Ace Ron, on all streaming platforms. Get in tune with his music, man. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug. Fellas, while we got a little time left, I definitely want to talk about that.
Oh, no, I'm with it.
So
I'm here for it.
We mentioned earlier, shout out to the homie Doug O'Lake, man.
That's
the
my brother
homie,
Dougie, old Lakester.
Old Lake, baby. Y'all get in tune, man. Doug had posted something, man. He had shared something a little while ago, maybe a day or two ago, whatever. But basically, he was sharing, a young lady had made a post that she'd been with her boyfriend since she was 17, right?
Okay.
And she'd been with him so long, she just wanted to see what was out there. So she stepped out the relationship. She cheated, right?
Oh, she cheated. She didn't step out. She cheated. Oh, okay.
She regretted it.
Yeah.
Afterwards, she regretted
Don't
it.
they all?
Now, her boyfriend was upset, but he forgave her, right? Now, his family is mad that he forgave her. She's trying to move on in a relationship, but she's asking, why can't people leave us alone? Okay, why can't they understand he's happy? I did something just to see what it was and I didn't like it. Also claimed that men do this all the time. So why is it a double standard? Why I can't be successful this time? So, bros, viewers, is there really a double standard when it comes to that? Like, men get forgave so many times for stepping out. But if a woman do it one time, it's looked at as a total different situation. Do we take some accountability for that, or is that just something we got to just deal with? What do you think, Chef?
Men should absolutely be held accountable for cheating. Here's my thing with that situation. You should absolutely be held to your responsibility of your relationship and where you and that lady have met at, and you guys' understanding. There's never an excuse for cheating, bro. Like you have to keep the airwaves open, right? And that's where I'm at right now. Honestly, getting into my late 30s, into my 40s, I was starting to realize, like, man, all these chicks I got, like, I probably need to tell them about each other. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but roster.
I should probably tell them. You know what I mean? I should probably tell them. I'm 32. I got probably 4 women. You know. But I never was in a real relationship. You can never catch me on some, on a date night with this one woman, you know what I mean? And then 3 women could come and pile up on me at the restaurant and be like, hey, nigga, what you doing here with her? I was never in that position. But absolutely, transparency is very important. Communication is very important. And I'm more so a guy now in these stages where anyone I'm dating right now, I'm going to immediately tell her what's going on. So I met you yesterday. Hey, I'm dating.
Okay.
She, her, and her, you know what I mean? This is what's going on. And this is what's happening right now, you know? So it's just a little bit different vernacular and diaphragm now. I hate to use those big words. You guys look them up. ChatGPT. But I'm that deep with things nowadays where, like, the woman who I'm dating now, I have to be so open because my peace of mind is the most important thing, right? Right? Like, if you don't have your peace, nothing else can be executed. So if you're being stressed out by the stress of you, here's a lot of things, gentlemen, that you all have to realize is you can cause your own stress, fellas. You have to realize that you have to be truthful in your own self and allow yourself to be transparent in those moments to say, hey, I am talking to someone I really like, but I do have her here and I do have their. Let everyone know what's going on, and that allows that person or persons to choose, right?
It is.
And that's where that is. And getting to this age now, that's kind of where I'm in with things now. But I could tell you about my 30s and 20s, and that shit gonna sound messy as hell.
Yeah.
Because I was messy as hell. But those all come with, learning.
Yeah.
You know, being where I am now and being in this comfortable space now. Having individuals around me now who care about, you know, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where I've come from. And you know what I mean? There's a lot of people that you guys have probably dated. We've all experienced it. Who don't want to hear nothing about your last person who you dated. Y'all ever deal with a woman? They don't want to hear about shit who you last dated.
Don't bring her name up.
Don't you better not say Shanae name. You better not say nothing about no never. But there are some women, you know, when you found a good woman, when she's like, let me hear about them.
Yeah.
Let me talk about them. Oh, let me.
So in that same breath, if your woman, you knew your woman loved you, or you love your woman.
That's deep. But yes.
Yeah, you love your woman.
Uh-huh.
And you like this young lady.
Uh-huh.
She told you that she stepped out and she cheated. But she loved you. She don't want to be with you. She's just trying to see what it was. But she want to be with you. Are you going to take her back just like this brother did?
To answer your question quickly, yes.
Okay, good.
To get more into the side of us right now, we come from a culture where a chick cheat, it's over with. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Right? But I realized getting older.
Right now, that's like,
it's like,
I like
you
that.
got to play into that. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to see the damage that you've done also as well. There's always, when you're looking at counter, you have to look at what you've done, right? You have to look at what you did to make this happen. And you can't always blame the female or the other parties for those obscenities that are happening right now to the physical right now, what's damaging your mental. So those things are very important. You have to know what you did and what you did to make that woman hurt, make her feel this way. Why is she treating you this way? Why the doors are getting slammed today? Like all it, like, nigga, you did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's you.
You agree with that, Moolah? If you still, you gonna take
niggas
her back?
know they did what they did, bro. Like, there's no, a lot of times us men, bro, it's a safe space right now, right?
Yeah.
We truly hide behind a lot of things. and we pretend that we didn't do anything, and we allow all the absorbance to happen to the woman, and we allow them to deal with that. We allow them to deal with the pain. We allow them to deal with everything, and we'll just walk away from it like we didn't do shit. And I don't think that's fair for us men to do that to women, but that's just where I'm at with it right now, and that's just me overcoming my immaturity to my maturity.
You know,
Right?
and-
You know what I mean?
and
That's
I think that's the base
there.
of this conversation. You know what I'm saying? From immature now being mature.
Mature, bro.
Yeah, because, you know, I don't think it's 80-year-old men or 70-year-old men talking about, damn, she cheated on me, I'm gone.
You know what I'm saying? It
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
ain't.
Like, people really know they self. You know what I'm saying? You know, starting in their 40s and their 50s, I feel, you know what I'm saying, as far as about knowing really what's right for them. You know, you're going to go through some trials and tribulations in your 20s and 30s and stuff like that, not knowing is this the one, you lusting over her, you thought it was love,
Absolutely.
or, you know, long distance relationships, stuff like that. But I really feel like, man, people know. First, I'm gonna go back to what you was talking about, and I'm gonna come back here. I feel like, yeah, it's gonna always be a double standard. That's how life goes.
That's life.
That's life, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll always be a double standard. But women is here. A woman is trying to hold on to their family more than the man. Keeping it 100. They might take you back 2 or 3 times, but that's not saying how she really feel about you.
Yeah.
You probably scum on her foot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but she still took you back because
Because
she don't want to
family.
break up this family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's going
We have to
always
really
be
figure
like
out
that.
what women are, and that's a great pivot right there, what you just put it at. We have to really think about what women's captivity is mentally when they accept you back for the 3rd time.
Yeah.
We have to dig into their brains and see, like, what were you thinking when you took this nigga back for the 3rd time?
Is she strong or weak?
What's happening?
Yeah, that's good.
You ain't got nobody else to, or are you like, all right, I understand that men are, you niggas just can't. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. You can't deny a good looking woman walking past with the skin tights on. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. And I know you're not capable of it, sir.
What you think, D?
So the question is,
Get me up in there.
do we think that it's a double standard as far as taking other people back? And
Yeah.
he was talking about her situation as far as why can't they move along because his family is mad at her for
Yeah.
what she did.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to address that first. First of all, his family, of course, his family, anybody who loves him gonna be upset.
I agree. Yeah.
That's bottom. You gotta understand. That's people that really love him. They hate to see him hurt. They hate to see him. See, that's probably the family that when you did what you did, he probably was crying to. You know what I'm saying? Or who knows what he done went through in his past. Or who knows how loyal and faithful he been to you and how he then bid you up to his family to see you do something like that. First of all, so yeah, that's something that you gotta repair. And you may never repair that. You know what I mean? You gotta live with that because you chose to make the decision. Just like it's accountability on both parts. Women kill me with that. They love to try to say, why is it a double standard? Forget the standards. Because it is different. It's different. And I'm not justifying neither.
Yeah.
But you allowing somebody inside of you.
Oof. Talking here.
It's a difference
Hey, better talk.
in what you do and when I do it. And I'm not saying I shouldn't be accountable for what I do. I should, but there is a difference. Let's get that straight.
Come on.
It's a difference. But so when it comes to when it comes to the family, man, like I said, he telling them I love them. Maybe telling me he want to marry you. This is my fiance. Don't know how he promoting you to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do this to him. Now he got to go back and look his family in the face. Who's to say they might know the person you got down with?
Yeah.
What if it's other people running his name through the dirt? He got to deal with all of this, just like if it was on the other end. But don't try to change the scenario. Well, why when men do it, it's okay. See, you're really not sincere in your fault, in your flaw. That's you're not sincere in saying why can't we just move past it? Because if you were sincere and just saying why can't we just move past this, you wouldn't make the comparison. He's not the one that cheated. You cheated. Don't try to compare when men do it and when women do it. Deal with what you did.
Boy, you better, boy,
Deal with what you did.
almost lit a
You trying to make it
firework
a
in here.
general statement now. No, we talking about you and him and his family and your family.
That's it.
Now, if he choose to take you back, cool. You want his family to. You said it right. He chose to take her back. He forgave her. I'm okay whether he forgive her or not.
Okay.
I don't see he ain't no less of a man.
Facts.
He ain't no less of a
Yeah,
man.
I agree
If
with
he
that.
forgive her or if he move on, then you go say the argument. Why can't men just take you back? This man that took you back. Why are you still trying to blame fault on the man though?
Yeah.
Because you're not sincere. You're not sincere in what you did. Because if you was, it would have simply be, I did what I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. Is it any way, the question, is it any way for me and my man? Can y'all help me?
Can
me
we
and
get
my
back
man
to
past
get past
this?
this?
Is it repairable? But instead of that, you want to say, why is it okay when men do it, and it ain't okay when women do it?
Yeah, I don't like that.
That's crazy
I don't
to
like
me.
that. I don't like that.
I agree with you.
Riz, but with far as like marriage, right? Can you take a woman back after cheating? As long as you can't get your lick back though.
Right.
Can you really forgive her?
I feel that's why, and we about to get up out of here after this, but this is why I love what he said about how he was when he was 30-something to how he is now, right? Back then, I know I couldn't have did it. At 40 years old, I could do it now.
Yeah,
You know, that comes with the maturation part of it.
Come on.
So, yeah.
You can forgive a woman
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
At this age.
at this age,
Absolutely.
and not throw it back up.
nah.
Nah.
I
Not
couldn't.
bring it back up 2 months
I
later,
could
3
have
months
before,
later.
but yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
But women will.
I'm gonna say this. I can forgive you, but it don't mean it's gonna be the same.
Then at that point,
That's
do
not
you think
forgiving,
the
though.
curation?
Yes, it is. Because watch this. Go ahead. Finish you saying, because I'm with.
Do you think that the curation of the relationship will be the same then? Do you feel like it's tarnished now?
Now that's
You might
and
take a
that-
hit.
and that's what you got to live with when you make the
Yeah.
decision to go do what you did.
I'm out
Just
of
like
there.
I got
can't
to
live
live
with
with
it.
it.
Then I might as well leave.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
might as
saying.
well
I
go.
can forgive you.
Yeah, cause
I
now
can
it's-
forgive you and not even be mad or bitter at you. And I ain't got to throw it up in your face.
But you're
or
not my
nothing.
angel no more.
Yeah.
You're not. How can you be?
You're my perfect angel.
How can you be?
It's
Yeah.
like BT on, but
I
Trump
agree.
commercial come on when
Let's
we
keep, I mean, we keeping it real, right?
yeah.
Yes,
I
that's
get it.
true.
We keeping
when
it
Trump
real,
came
right?
on.
Yeah.
We keeping it.
It's a
I
safe-
can
it's a
forgive
safe
you.
space.
I ain't got to get back, get no revenge.
Absolutely
None of that.
not.
And I'm saying I may and I may not, but I'm saying I can't see that. But if I do, if I do forgive you, it's impossible for me to look at you the same, especially if I've been everything I'm supposed to be to you. Not saying I've been perfect,
Absolutely.
but I've been supportive to everything you wanted to do. I've loved you. Hey, we done vacated. We done done all the things together. We date still. You know, I always tell you I love you. I ain't lacking nowhere. And then you go do that. If I do decide to forgive you, how can I look at you the same when I've been the best version of me that I could be and been striving to be better?
I love
Is
it.
that how women feel when we do it to them?
Exactly.
You see what he said?
You
like how I
That's
felt that?
You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We in here. Okay.
I like how he brought.
Exactly.
Hey,
All right.
so we're
I see. I can't.
All
The
right.
reason why I can't do it because I think a lot,
Mhm.
and
There's nothing wrong with that.
sometimes it get, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
I get unbalanced sometimes by
Mhm.
doing it. But that gonna keep playing. Not even the action of what you did. It's the thought.
The
You know what I'm
thought.
saying? It's
Yeah,
like
sometimes the thought and the action be like,
You know what I'm
ooh,
saying?
You feel more
And I
guilty on
can't
the thought
live-
sometimes.
I can't really dim to like sit in that for so long because we go back to self-love.
Mhm.
I love myself. I think I can get somebody who wouldn't do
Do
that.
that to me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
like
I can't be 1,000% no
yeah,
more.
yeah.
So it's better for me to just move on because I don't want listen. Because if I really forgive you, I think you deserve somebody who can love you the way that I used to love you.
Yeah,
Because I
for
possibly
sure.
can't love you.
I ain't
no
gonna.
more.
We ain't gonna be on that.
So just move. Let's just move along, and you go find somebody.
That's like the
gonna do that
unwritten
for you.
chapter for men. Why can't we just forgive women?
I wish it
Man,
was
why
like
can't we
that.
forgive them for what they did to us for what we did to them?
But
They forgive us all the time.
but that's
You
the
already
thing.
said
But
But,
we ain't forgiving.
but let me say this: I feel the same way.
Yeah,
If I did it to mine,
Yeah, you did say that.
and she choose to leave,
yeah.
I can't be mad at her.
You can't be mad.
If she say I've been everything to you, I done supported everything you done done.
Yeah,
I've been your
I've
biggest
been here
cheerleader.
from
I ain't never
hood
thought
to
about
hood.
sleeping with nobody else. And you went out and did that. I love you, but I gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta
I can't
respect
be
it.
mad at her.
Yeah.
You know who I'm gonna be mad at?
Yourself.
Myself.
Of course.
Take your own accountability. Take
Last but
accountability
not
for your
least,
own
that
actions.
goes back to what me and you
Yeah,
were
that's
saying
true.
though.
Mm-hmm.
From the 30s to the 40s to the 20s to the 50s, it all comes with maturity and
Yeah.
age. You know what I mean? Time is the biggest educator. And
100%.
we learn these things over time.
Fellas, I'm ready to turn up after, man. We didn't eat good. We didn't drink
Absolutely.
good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the vibes, how we do it, man. We got the hottest show in the streets, man. Don't let nobody tell you different. Thinking outside the box. One more time, man. Let's give a clap to the homie that came through.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man.
My
Thank
dog.
you, man.
Episode 81, man. You
I
made
appreciate
it.
you, man.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
man.
I appreciate y'all, y'all.
Hey, no,
man.
you fam now, man.
Hey,
you locked
absolutely,
in.
man.
So we always coming here, man. So when we come here, let's lock in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Because y'all say y'all
we
been to
want
Vegas
to.
a few times
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I know.
Twice.
I should
Right.
kick everybody in their ass because y'all ain't told me about nothing. and this is my first time. I love y'all, brothers,
Let's
man.
get up out of here.
I love y'all.
Moolah,
man.
where can they
Much
find you at,
love,
man?
MoolahMonster.com, Moolah Monster Collections. And I'm going to send you something too. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Some
man.
gear for sure.
Yeah,
You get your
absolutely.
size and address and all that. for
Absolutely,
sure.
man.
We're going
Thank
to make
you,
it
man.
happen for you.
Thank you.
But yeah, MoolahMonster.com, Moolah Monster Collections on Instagram.
D, where you at, man?
D Jenkins _25 on social media. And of course, follow D Jenkins on all streaming platforms.
Mhm.
Y'all go get in tune. Young boys, This a Breeze. Wake up, get in tune, stay in tune. And of course, TOTB_show on YouTube.
There it is. Of course, I'm the voice of vibes, RMF. Just Reggie moving forward on Facebook, man. Find me here, definitely on Thinking Outside the Box, Nightcap, Tuesday nights, my Radio Chicago. Look, man, we ate good, we talk good, drank good. It's time to, we in Vegas, man. It's time to go turn up, all right?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
With that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
Let's get up out of here, man.
Outside the box. Shouts out to Auntie Ava, man.
And follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating.
Camped out at